Hey, today we're hanging out with Mark Falcon of Loyal Plumbing. Now you own this business here in Rapid City. So just give us a little bit about your story, first of all.
I was actually born in San Diego, California, but then moved to Rapid City pretty soon afterwards. And I grew up here. You know, growing up here in this community was really an awesome opportunity. Like the sports and families and everything that we get to do here is just, it's amazing. As I started to get closer to actually having to do my thing, you know, going from high school to college or to whatever, I started to really lose it. I started freaking out, like, what am I going to do? I have, you know, no direction. I have no idea what makes me happy or what I'm interested in. I think that I just knew what my parents wanted me to do or what my school said I should do, and that was, you know, I'm gonna go to college somewhere, hopefully figure out what to do. You know, I thought maybe I'll be a doctor or something that was, you know, I want to do something that was important and maybe help people. But the closer and closer that I got to leaving and having to be on my own, I just started realizing that I wasn't like destined for school. So my life like quickly turned. At that time, I was like really into partying and, you know, I was not focused on probably the right things. But at that time, my life just kind of turned into, I got to figure out what to do with myself. And that's kind of how this all started materializing. I moved to California for just a better life, a different lifestyle. I found plumbing. I started working at a hardware store, and they put me in the plumbing department. And it was shortly into that I was lucky enough to work with a master plumber that was in the plumbing department. And so I started learning the parts, and I started learning that I could have fun tinkering around, basically building Lego all day long. He gave me $500, and I just remember kind of like leaning back in the chair and thinking, man, this is awesome. You know, I just, in like half a day, I just made as much money as I make at the hardware store in a whole week.
Right.
You know, like I realized at that moment that I had found something that really could do a lot for me. You know, for me, it's in my story, the history is like, you know, I didn't always know what I wanted to do. I didn't know who I was. I was like struggling with identity. I was kind of in a crisis mode, and plumbing said, you know, you can do this. Like, you can be a part of society. You can have a career, and you can just be who you are without, you know, anything else. Like, you got a lot to learn, but you're enough right now. And so it was just a really a special moment to recognize that, and then kind of the rest is history. It's been just building on that every day. So plumbing has like kind of brought me everything. And I don't say plumbing is like, you know, God or anything. God provides everything, but plumbing has been like my mechanism. And one day I actually met my wife on a plumbing job. So it was funny because, you know, it had given me, you know, all my opportunity up to that point, and then to give me like the most important thing was a partner. You know, shortly after that, we decided like we were wanting to have a family. I wanted to get back to my roots and to the values and to the people in the community that had, you know, really built me up as a person when I was younger. So we moved back to Rapid, and I just saw like in Rapid City there was such an opportunity for the trades to be promoted and the trades to become available for everybody, but specifically, I think those who are in crisis that need, you know, another chance, or they need to know that they can do something with their life, even if they've gone down and maybe they've done things that they're not proud of, whatnot. But then also for our next generation, I thought kids in high school, middle school, even kids that are in college right now that are just unsure what they're about or what they want to do. I think my heart was like, this town can meet those needs that we have here with construction and building and all of those things, but we could also meet the needs of the individuals that are kind of, you know, growing up in a community that has for a long time been about working with your hands and taking care of yourself. Like, we're tough people here, and these are the kinds of people that really excel in the trade.
Then it was important for you to sort of have this apprenticeship program at your company.
Yeah. Our focus is just has pretty much zoomed in or really honed in on this next generation. We're still able to really put an emphasis on, those at risk or people that need a second chance, because we do have a lot of jobs in our new construction division that really work perfect with them. Say somebody's coming out of prison or jail, or they're homeless. We're able to work with organizations in Rapid to meet those needs and help them to give them a spot to work. And we really want to promote is the apprenticeship, the next generation, the kids. We have kids that are, that start here 14, 15 years old and become successful within a couple of years. They still can go to school, they can work during the summer, but they're getting exposed to the opportunity that lies right before them. And for those individuals, those kids that they like to build and they like to just they're just naturally inclined to working with their hands. I just want them to know that this is an opportunity.
And now we're here with Matthew, who is in the apprenticeship program here at Loyal Plumbing. Matthew, just tell us a little bit about yourself and why you decided to enter this apprenticeship.
And I found it's so much easier to work with actual hands-on learning than working fast food or something that I did not enjoy. I think plumbing is exponentially growing nowadays. I found it's actually a very interesting job and you learn a lot. I've learned so much from coworkers and my bosses. It's just a family over here. Here at Loyal, they actually want to teach you, they want to help me out and help grow my future.
And now we're joined with Eli, who you began this apprenticeship program at Loyal Plumbing in high school, and now you're graduated. And sort of tell us just about the program here and what you've experienced.
When I was 14, I got a lot of different jobs trying to get a scope out on what I wanted to do, and nothing really fit. What I really liked about plumbing is it's like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle trying to figure out how piping works, how you want to plumb everything. It's a dying breed. Not a lot of people are getting into the trades anymore, so see more people in here.
So that means for somebody like you, job security, right? Like, there's going to be a job waiting for you.
Yep, and of course the cost of living and everything has gone up, so there's not a lot of stuff that you can really afford, but this has given me a lot of opportunities to afford stuff and live life. But yeah, it's fun. I'm hoping to eventually get my journeyman license, and then I'll do that to start my own business. That's my goal.
Oh, wow.
So you don't want to go for 4 years of school or pay for that college. Yeah, there's always the trades, and you can go as far as you want. There's never an end to it, so it's always smart to go in the trades.
If there's anything that drives what we're doing, I would say that what had been so freely given to myself, I absolutely want to turn around and give that back. Meeting the needs of others through tough circumstances. So yes, we're solving an issue like a pipe is broken or, a furnace goes down or heating system or cooling, but it's really about that connection that you get when you're able to help someone out of a situation.
Hey, today we're hanging out with Jessie, who is the marketing director of Loyal Plumbing. So, Jessie, you and I go way back.
Yeah.
When I anchored the morning show at News Center 1, we did skincare and makeup tips and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yes, we did.
And so now you're here at Loyal Plumbing.
Yeah.
So just talk about how you ended up here at this company.
So I have known Mark and Kirsten, who are owners here, for quite a while. I was asked to come on board to do their marketing, and when I saw what Loyal was doing to offer people opportunity, to give people a second chance, and it's so much more than like plumbing, heating, cooling. I had no industry experience, but coming into this, I came in truly for who Loyal was and how they were helping people and helping the community. For me, it's just so rewarding to be part of something bigger. Not just, it's not just marketing. It's like I'm part of the bigger picture, helping the community and marketing. I have the opportunity to go and meet with different people and different places that we're helping and just hear people's stories. And I think that's huge, just knowing that, we're part of something so much bigger.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. And now you're part of this company, and it kind of afforded you this opportunity to be a part of this television show.
Right.
So tell us about that.
So as you know, I'm also a professional makeup artist.
Yes.
So I'm trained in TV, film, and special effects. So Loyal had done a couple episodes of this show called American Plumber Stories, and their whole focus is highlighting the trades. So they basically follow different people. Loyal has done a couple episodes, but they follow different plumbers and they tell their story of how they, plumbing gave them a second chance. So they've done, international episodes. It's just so cool that they highlight the trades and just how much opportunity there is in the trades. I mean, for me, I'm a makeup artist. I do marketing and I'm working in the trades. They asked me to come down to Nashville and I did Craig Morgan's hair and makeup while he hosted season 5.
Okay.
So it was super fun. So I got to be on set and got to hang out with Craig Morgan, and he was so much fun, and just, be part of that whole storytelling that they're doing. So,
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, it's called what again?
It's called American Plumber Stories. Yep.
And where can people watch that?
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Subscribe on YouTube. It's been mind-blowing to see how many people have been, given opportunities and have been successful where they're not put up with success, in other streams of life. And so it's been really, really cool. And if people want to follow like my makeup or everything that I do. So my handle on Instagram, TikTok is Jessie Marie Loves Jesus. So if you want to go and follow Loyal, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram and Facebook as well.